Hello everyone. This time we'll be talking about the wastewater treatment system information na binibigay nga sa ating discharge permit online application. At dito po sa step number 4 ng discharge permit application through online permitting and monitoring system, we will be required to provide information on the available levels of treatment. So among many is the primary treatment. Kung meron tayong primary treatment system installed in our establishment or project, kailangan nating i-declare yon. And then, kung kailan po ito na-install. And of course, sa primary treatment, kung ano yung mga composition. The primary wastewater treatment system is used to remove pollutants to prevent the effect to the succeeding process. Usually, we remove the solid items. We remove organic matter by physical and mechanical means. Kaya ang primary wastewater treatment uses physical processes like screening, equalization, grit removal, oil water separation or flotation, and sedimentation. And dito, ah kung titingnan natin on the picture on the left, the primary goal dito sa stage na to o sa level na to is to remove suspended solids and organic matter. So as an applicant ng discharge permit, kailangan mong ibigay yung information kung ano yung available composition ng primary treatment system mo. So basic naman na ah, kaalaman sa mga treatment system that you need to remove solids in suspension. Kaya dapat dyan sa primary treatment, batanggal mo na ang about 50 to 60% ng suspended solids para hindi siya makakaapekto yung tubig na mag-flow papunta pa sa ibang levels of treatment o sa mga components ng system, hindi siya makaapekto. Halimbawa, solid, dapat matanggal na siya and para hindi makaapekto sa mga susunod na mga process, especially doon sa mga equipment. And then 25 to 40% ng organic matter in the context of biochemical oxygen demand, which is the measure of organic matter. Dapat matanggal mo na siya para hindi na masyadong ah, stress yung susunod na process. So the primary treatment system again is a level of treatment where most of its physical solids are removed. Ano yung mga pagpipilian nyo sa application system tungkol sa composition ng primary treatment? Gaya ng screening. So yung ating screening, ito ay isang composition ng primary treatment. The wastewater, of course, passes through large screens, bars, or mesh screen. So, tatanggalin mo lang yung mga large solid objects. Pag di mo kasi tinanggal yung large solid objects, papasok yun sa ating system, magkakaroon tayo ng problema dyan sa succeeding treatment. Sticks, rugs, plastic, and other debris, especially solid items that could damage equipment or clog pipes. Imagine mo, hindi mo matanggal yon. At meron din tayong grit removal. Yung grit removal, halos kapatid na ng screening kasi yung grit removal, when water flows through a device, tinatawag natin na grit chamber, naaano natin na tatanggal natin yung gaya ng mga sand, gravel, eggshells, So, kailangan natin tanggalin yan. Dahil yan ay mga hindi nabubulok minsan, yung gaya ng sand, silt, gravel. At para hindi rin mag-cause ng abrasion or wear sa mga mechanical equipment sa susunod na mga proseso. Kaya kailangan natin ng grit removal. Actually, ang isa pang purpose niyan, baba mo na rin yung velocity. Kasi kung sobrang bilis pa ng takbo ng tubig sa ating facility, ano na yun? Magkukos na rin ng problema yan sa system. So, maganda rin na napapababa mo na yung velocity. Halimbawa, from 0.6 meter per second to 0.3 meter per second. So, mas mababa pa, mas maganda. We also have the sedimentation or equalization muna. Sa equalization, imagine mo yung iba't ibang oras, iba't ibang gamit ng volume ng tubig. So, merong mga differences sa flow. So, ang equalization tank, ang purpose niya, it collects incoming wastewater. Pagka na-reach niya na yung level kung kailan dapat na siyang i-treat, gagana na yung pump para pumasok na sa treatment system. Si ang equalization, it's like a surge protector. So imagine mo lahat ng building gagamit ng tubig, magiging wastewater. Kung sabay-sabay lahat yan papasok sa treatment system mo, baka magkaroon ka ng shock load, ma-overload kumbaga. So, doon sa equalization process, gumagamit ng equalization tank, it acts like a surge protector or buffer tank. So, lahat ng tubig muna, ikukolektahin nito sa process na equalization and at a steady rate to smooth out fluctuation in flow and strength. Kapag ka na-reach na yung level na pwede na nating i-treat yung tubig base sa design kung ilan ang papasok. Yun. So, yan ang purpose na equalization. And we allow wastewater to stay in the tank for a short period of time. So, dahil nag-stay sila sa tangke, may chances na yung mga solid items mag-settle na sa ilalim. And then yung malinis na tubig sa ibabaw, pwedeng yun na lang ang mag-flow kung by gravity, no? Mag-flow, medyo natanggalan na rin ng solid. Ang oil and water separation naman, well, tiningnan mo yung pagkakasambit, we allow lighter oils, hindi lang oil actually, meron pa ding mga fats, mga grease. We allow them to float to the surface so that they can be skimmed off. Pwede mo siyang, kahit manually, pwede mo makuha siya eh. Preventing them from interfering with biological treatment system. Sa succeeding processes, halimbawa, from primary treatment, magiging ng secondary treatment, para hindi makaapekto sa biological treatment, sa paggamit ng bacteria to stabilize organic matter, at kung ano-ano pa, dapat matanggal na yung mga oil, fats, and grease. And syempre, yung ating sedimentation, imagine mo yung isang malaking tangke. Imagine mo rin maliit. Kaya sa mga common septic, I mean wastewater treatment system, mayroon tayong mga tangke na we let gravity to do the work. Yung bang, sige, may tubig ka dyan, Papasok diyan ang tubig sa tangke na 'yan, sa sedimentation tank na 'yan, and then it allows solid particles to sink to the bottom, forming a sludge. And yung greasy materials to float to the top, forming scum for removal. So pagka may tangke ka, you allow wastewater to stay in the tank. And then yung mga solid na nagsettle sa ilalim, pwede mo siyang makuha by dislodging. At yung mga greasy materials na nag-float sa ibabaw, pwede mo siyang tanggalin din. So natatanggal mo talaga yung mga solid items sa tubig. At kung hindi niyo na alam kung ano yung mga process pa involved, you check your drawing plans, you check the process flow diagram para makita niyo kung ano yung mga composition ng primary treatment. Samantalang nag-a-apply ka ng discharge permit, kailangan mo ibigay yung mga information na ito. Now, if you don't have the wastewater treatment system, yung complex treatment system, yung may mga mechanical, electrical component, ang iba may chemical process pa. Kung wala, we are using a simple septic tank. Pwede naman yon sa pag-apply ng discharge permit. Ang septic tank is also considered a mini treatment system, especially for a single building. Hindi siya intended to accommodate discharges from multiple buildings. Usually, sineserve niya lang ang isang building. Kahit maraming occupants dyan, maraming offices, pero usually nakadesign siya for the single building. Kung may pangalawa ng building, pangatlo, meron na siyang kanya. Kaya you can encounter multiple buildings with septic system or septic tank. And para siyang sedimentation process, it is used to separate solids and let the clarified water flow out to a drain field. So dati mga sanitary engineer, di-design nyo, may mga effluent, may outlet pipe, tapos idinidrain ito sa isang field for further natural treatment in the soil. Ulitin natin yung mga septic tank design dati, nilalagyan nila ng outlet pipe tapos magdi-drain ito sa field for further natural treatment in the soil. So imagine mo yung soil, babagsakan mo ng uh, effluent tapos let the field do the natural treatment, especially yung soil treatment. Ang problema doon, it can reach our groundwater. Magkaroon tayo ng groundwater contamination. So sa Clean Water Act of 2004, pinagbabawal na yung ganong activity. Unless masasabi mo talaga complete treatment, pasado sa standard ng DNR. And it will not exceed the standard set by DNR bago mo i-drain sa field. Lalong-lalo sa Section 27 ng Clean Water Act, nakasulat na yan doon. Isa sa mga prohibited act. If allow wastewater to percolate through the soil, o bawal na yon. Lalo septic tank lang. The septic tank is for single building. So sa atin, kung meron tayong mga septic tank, pwede nating i-provide yan. Lagay natin closed septic tank. So yun ang ating i-declare. Kung wala tayo nung mga iba't ibang process ng primary treatment. Kung septic tank lang, pwede na yan. Pwede na yan. So from there, malalaman ng evaluator na ang ginagamit mo ay septic system at sa mga susunod na mga pag-evaluate ng yung application, hahanapin nila yung drawing plan and layout signed by the sanitary engineer. Ganon din, kailangan sa iyong engineer's report, ma-specify mo yung capacity, syempre yung dimensions, at ano yung environmental management plan na kaakibat nito. Dahil kung septic system, mapupuno ito, anong sunod? Like, meron ka bang siphoning? Tapos sa siphoning, ano yung frequency? Ilang beses sa isang linggo o sa isang buwan? At sino itong ah, service provider na pwede mong i-hire with environmental sanitation clearance, or what we say, DOH recognized service provider. So kapag septic system kasi, hindi naman complete ang treatment, kaya hahanapan ka ng iba pang mga paraan para hindi makaapekto ang activity mo, ang pag-discharge ng tubig sa environment. Sometimes kung merong available treatment or public sewer, kung merong available public sewer, kukonek ka doon. Although may bayad lang ito. May bayad tayo dyan, sewer fee. At para makita lang na, oh yan, iba na ang nagkakaroon ng further treatment. So yan lamang ang tungkol sa wastewater treatment system information, lalong-lalo for discharge permit application through online permitting and monitoring system. At kung may mga katanungan pa po kayo, you can type it below. You are encouraged to ask questions. Thank you very much for time listening. And if you want to know more about environmental compliance, on how to secure wastewater discharge permit through online permitting and monitoring system, sa iba't ibang steps involved sa discharge permit application, steps 1 to 5. Thank you very much everyone for listening. Please subscribe to this channel. Please share this video. Please like this video. Thank you very much po and have a great day.